Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. Thank you for joining me here today. I want to look at the sun sign of Capricorn for 2021. Now, of course, we have on December the 21st, we have Saturn and Jupiter moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. Pluto stays in Capricorn for a little bit longer. Let's take a look at how that's all going to play out for you. My sense of it is that Capricorns are going to be relieved. They've carried that burden of the stellium back in January the 12th in their sign, those heavy planets all conjunct in the sign of Capricorn. For those who have had their Saturn return, and if their Saturn return has been in Capricorn, this has been a particularly heavy year too. So my sense is that Capricornians will be drawing a sigh of relief at the end of this year and can look forward to, I think, a more freedom as in 2021 than perhaps what they've had in 2020. Sagittarians need to express themselves. They need to be out there in those leadership positions, creating things, succeeding in a way. That's what they thrive on. They're very structured as well. And so what has happened here in 2020 with the virus sending the world into really breaking down a lot of those old structures would have been quite difficult for Capricorns. But I feel that they turned the corner. They have turned the corner. They'll be starting to feel those new energies coming through. And 2021, let's just say, will be quite a different year for you. Now, I'm going to start off with some Moonology cards. Not Moonology, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. We'll check into the energies for Capricorn in 2021. We'll move to some everyday messages, some earthly messages, money, career, relationships with the Everyday Enchanted Tarot. And finally, we'll pull 12 cards for each month of the year in 2021. So let's get started. Capricorn, what are the general messages here for Capricorn? General messages, the energies of 2021 that they need to be aware of, that could be coming through now. Capricorn energies 2021. Yeah, I just feel that, in a way, you, by the time we get to Christmas, you're going to be feeling quite reasonable if you've had a fairly heavy 2020. So we have the abundance, yeah. It's definitely turned a corner. And of course we have the moon figuring very prominently in this card. And it is a natural abundance. So I think also part of what Capricorn might have been learning last year is that this idea of all work and no play. They need to be out in nature. They need to be having that downtime. They are an earth energy and they need to be out in the earth. So I think that whatever was learnt in 2020, you're going to bring those lessons through in 2021 with a degree of success, I might add. Beginnings, yeah, number 2. Beginnings again. You're presented, as I said, by the time we get to the conjunction moving into Aquarius on the 21st of December, you've hit the ground running because you know that there's a new beginning. It's just like everything will feel lighter for you. You won't be carrying so many burdens. And we've got assessing. So 2021 could very much be about planning for you, looking for new horizons, could even be travel in there as well. Looking for that next adventure, that next goal, because Capricornians are very good at setting goals. One more card, please. Okay, so yeah, you're in a planning mode, the void, And I do think the solar eclipse could be quite a big turning point for you. This is the potentiality of creation, and it sits very nicely with the assessing. It's like when you come into 2021, you are assessing what you want to achieve in 2021. We all laugh about New Year's resolutions, but I feel that you're going to be making plans by the time we get to the new year. One of the most painful lessons for you is self-love. That's what you have been going through with so many, this heaviness of all these planets in your sign. It has taught you a lot about self-love, and that self-love is the path to healing and when to release. I don't think you're going to be going over old ground in 2021, Capricorn. I feel that you will be releasing a lot and making room for this growth and setting goals for achievement, what you can achieve in 2021. So the worst is over as far as I'm concerned for Capricorn. Let's take a look at some practical, down-to-earth messages for you with the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. So thinking about money, career, relationships, earthly matters, earthly focuses. What are the main messages, Spirit, for Capricorn in 2021? Capricorn 2021. Okay, Capricorn 2021. Capricorn 2021. Show me clearly. All right, so we have, yes, the Tower likely has been experienced in 2020 for you. This is around these structures that were broken down in 2020 via a lot of, for the collective, it was the pandemic. At the individual level for Capricorn, your world has changed remarkably between the beginning of this year and as we close it down. The Two of Wands, planning for the future, is very much on your mind. The Two of Wands, and look, this is also global. Some Capricornians might have, projects that might take them, as I said, overseas. You're assessing far off horizons and new horizons, worlds to conquer, Capricorn, and it is just a matter of being patient as we move through this last tail end of these heavy conjunctions. Seven of Coins. This is where I feel there will be a lot of planning for you. I think the focus for you is on career and finances in 2021. It seems to me like you're doing that self-assessment and looking at what is the new that you can bring in. One more, please. The King of Blades. Yeah, it's a plan, it's a strategy, and it's also, you may also be fighting some kind of battle, legal battle as well. The King of Swords can often be lawyers and attorneys and people in government even. You may be taking something, on in 2021. Let's see if we can get some more information on that. Yeah. Whatever was this Tower, it's interesting. Whatever was the Tower moment for Capricornians in 2020 as a part of breaking down these power structures that you were dealing with. This devil is being chained. It's about greed. It's about avarice. It's almost like for some Capricornians, the astrology was so heavy that it provoked almost like an existential crisis. You are very good in a crisis, and you are on your feet, and you are traveling through with confidence in 2021. We have the World card again. There's a lot of, these are big goals that Capricornians have. And it is as a result of, with this Nine of Blades, whatever occurred in 2020 for you that really unsettled you. The other way to look at it is that as I said, Capricornians are very, very good in a crisis. So it's almost like you found your strength as a result of what happened in 2020. All right, let's take a look at month by month for Capricorns. Month by month. Month by month for Capricorns. What's happening month by month, January through to December for Capricornians. Month by month. A month for Capricornians, January through to December. Okay, so something wants to come out. So January, you're going to be very focused on self-love. We'll clarify these and get some more information. The Eight of Wands, yeah, February, things are moving quickly. These are good energies for you. The January, February, March, there could be something here that causes you some anxiety. By April, again, you've got, I don't think much is going to stop you in 2021. The Chariot, quick movement. By May, we have the Six of Swords. So whatever occurred a couple of months prior, you're certainly moving on from. And again, this Chariot is just fantastic. I'll bring the laptop down and we'll go from there. So we have the Queen of Cups in January. You have the Eight of Wands February, the Nine of Swords March. By April, we have big movement with the Chariot and the Six. By May, we have the Six of Swords, which is that, could even be that travel that I was thinking about. June, there's some financial issues here. Could be just tax time, needing to budget, needing to reassess. July, we have the Six of Wands, very much a sweet victory there. August, we have the Seven of Cups. So there is an issue that could dog you throughout the year, Capricorn. It seems to be coming up. It's like you have to face something and make a choice. By September, the Chariot brings something to a very quick close. I'm not sure what that is, but it could be the situation that's occurring for you there. October, we've got the Lovers, partnerships, healing and in partnerships, making new partnerships. November, the Ten of Wands. Okay, it's work as we close down the year. And December, the Nine of Cups, a big breakthrough for you. The base of the pack, we've got reunification. And for some Capricornians, you know, who may have gone out of their comfort zone in 2020, they're returning home in many ways to what they thrive on. And this is community, family, and it's that beautiful inspiration that comes with being very closely involved in community. The Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you've confronted in 2020 a lot of truth, and it is around how you create abundance for yourself. You had to learn patience. Absolutely, you had to learn patience. And there was so much that came out of the blue and surprised you. But also so much love there as well. So when the going was tough in 2020, you had those around you supporting you, and a lot came to the surface. You have been doing some kind of dance with leadership, I feel, and it did bring the Tower moment down upon you. And you walked away from it. You walked away from that, you know, what was no longer serving you, Capricorn. So you're running your own race in 2021, and that is great to hear. So let's take the first card, January, the Queen of Cups, and do some clarifications there. January, the Queen of Cups, she's all about nurturing, motherhood. You could be preoccupied with children in January. You could be really resonating on that beautiful lesson you learned around self-love in 2020. Show me the Queen of Cups. So I think those certainly those two might want to come out. Yeah, you're pretty happy with the way things have gone down and the changes that have been made. You're coming back to yourself, Capricorn, and you're acknowledging that in January. Show me the Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, new starts, beautiful. Luxuriate, Capricorn. You had a hard 2020. Things have changed. You've changed, and you're ready to go into 2021 with a great deal of confidence. Let's look at the Eight of Wands, February. What's going on here? Something happening very, very quickly. The Eight of Wands. News. Could be you get news, offers coming through, a project that's close to your heart starts to really gain traction, and you've got to put the work in to bring it to an end, or bring it to fruition, I should say. Show me the Eight of Wands. So we have the Ten of Cups. So this is about legacy work. I do feel this is a very important project for you that you'll be working on, which has to do with the legacy you're leaving. And you're manifesting as you're involved in this, you're in creating your own legacy in a way. You're manifesting for the future, and you've got happiness. So February, brightness, illumination. February is a very good month for you, Capricorn, where things really, the energy quickens up. Now, we've got some anxiety in March. Oh, gosh. Double validation. Watch for March. That card flew out. It's the Nine of Swords. It's anxiety. Something's really bothering you by March. Let's see what that could be. What is this Nine of Swords energy? Anxiety, sleepless nights. What's going on here? Okay, so it could be around money, the Page of Pentacles. It could be also the need to, again, budget. But we've got a lot of emotions here. So it's like almost now Capricorn is an earth sign. They like to be secure with money. They like to have money. But yet there's insecurity around it. And I think in March you get to decide what is enough for you. Do you have enough? What do you need? Do you need excess, or can you make do? Because there is a decision point here with that Tower card. And we've got the Four of Cups, which means, appearing with the Ace of Cups, although you might be disappointed in a matter relating to money, you're still being offered something which provides you with that new start. Yeah, and it is about moderation for you, Capricorn. It is about understanding that, you don't need to be on Millionaire's Row to be happy. I think there's some kind of realization around money for you, or some kind of lesson around money for you in March. Let's look at April, the Chariot. Things starting off very quickly, something coming in, which, I don't know that the Chariot is something that takes you by surprise. It's just the start of something, and you need to hang on very, very tightly, because, this is a journey that's going to really take you somewhere that you haven't been before. The Chariot. What is the Chariot doing here? Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, which is this fire energy. This is a new project. So by March, you could have decided that you're going to take on some extra work. Yeah, in order to create some more abundance. Yeah. And look, I have to say, you've got Jupiter on your side. You've got some luck here. It seems like that Chariot card is absolutely, whatever decision you have made as a result of those March those March energies, is absolutely the right thing, because it's going to lead to abundance. That's interesting. Yeah, that's really good news. I'm pleased about that. So we have the Six of Swords. May, Six of Swords, travel, healing, moving out of troubled waters. Certainly you're recovering from whatever happened to you in March. You're recovering. May. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so the financial issues that may dog you in March are settling down. This is a very slow, reliable, not slow, but it's a reliable, methodical energy that moves through. Yeah, working with others. I do feel you may take on something new in April, and it starts to manifest in May. Yeah, it brings in more money. So lots of changes in the first half of the year for you. I think it's fair to say. Let's take a look at June. Okay, so really getting down into that budget, having a look at what is needed, how you can, maybe how you can pay down any debt, budget for household expenses, really going back to the drawing board, reviewing everything to do with money. And you have the Queen of Swords hat on, which means that you're going to be very methodical here. You want stability, financial stability by June, and you're going to go about it with planning and strategy. Show me this Seven of Pentacles. You could be reviewing other things in your life as well. It is around how to manifest for the future, and we've got this energy. So energy of the Chariot coming forward again. So the Nine of Wands. So learning to put boundaries up here as well. But I do feel this is around financial security, which you initiated in the previous month. So we're getting to really down to making plans for the future, and it could be around stabilizing those finances. Let's take a look at July. Whatever you did in June results in victory in July. This is the Six of Wands. Show me the Six of Wands. Yep, you've got this newness coming through. You have, through review, reflection, introspection, you have created something new for yourself. And you're standing your ground, holding on to those pennies, holding on to the finances, and making sure you have enough for your future needs. So goal setting, a lot of goal setting around finances next year for Capricorn, but also career as well. So let's take a look at August. Okay, August. What's happening in August? It's like there's a decision you need to make and you don't quite know how or what to do about it. This can be not seeing the woods for the trees. What's this Seven of Cups doing here? Yeah, okay. You could have a decision to make around stepping back from something. Yeah, it could be family issues. It could be issues of competitiveness. This is about, people being quite partisan. They're taking sides, and it's resulting in some kind of loss. There's certainly a decision for you to make around which side you take or how you move through the future. But again, all these lessons of 2020 come back to you and you understand what you need to do to avoid past mistakes. So you make a really strong decision, I think, because of this Death card here in the next month, in September, to end something. So that's where you're going with this card. With this Seven of Cups, you're moving forward to ending something. Okay. September, endings. What's happening here? Transformations. September. Okay, so whatever you decide, however you decide, which is why you're not able to see that clearly, it's causing you anxiety. Could be a family matter as well. And we have ultimately somebody apologizing or making an offer of love to you. So I feel this Cups, because it's an emotional energy, has to do with the family a family issue. Somebody could be wanting money. Somebody could need debts paid down. Somebody could need some help. Yeah, and there's a truth to be faced as well. So there's something you've got to bring to a conclusion, possibly around family, in this September month. Let's look at October, the lovers. Again, reunifications with family, partnership matters. Anywhere where there's a commitment or a partnership. This is a strong Gemini energy as well. Let's take a look at the lovers. What's the lovers doing here? Show me what the lovers. Okay, so there is some kind of new plan or partnership that comes about in October for you. And it gives you so much inspiration, Capricorn, with this Knight of Wands and this Page of Wands. Wow. So September and calling it and making that ending come about definitely leads to these new beginnings in October. Beautiful energies for October. Right, now we're getting toward the end of the year. 10 of Wands. This is, whatever you start in October, this is hard work. Okay, this is hard work, and you needing to stand your ground on something as well. No going back, Capricorn. Show me this 10 of Wands in November. The 10 of Wands in November. Show me the 10 of Wands in November. Okay. Right, something is the Hanged Man. Something has stalled in November. Show me the best counsel for November for Capricorns. Yep, okay, so you need to come in with a benign, a loving energy. This King of Cups is very mature and really has this Page of Swords. Could be, getting those enlightened messages, seeing the truth of something, but being able to handle that, Capricorn, and moving back into that place that you like, that you're very comfortable with, moving into that higher mind, moving back toward, feeling secure, I feel. Yeah, okay, and taking action here, which is, again, to bring about this stability that the King offers. So, we close down the year very nicely in December with a miracle, a breakthrough. Again, this emotional fulfillment coming, this wish fulfillment coming for you. It's like you get a big break in December of next year. Show me this 9 of Cups. Show me this 9 of Cups. Okay, yeah, a lot of luck with that Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns again in your favour. This goal that you have been working on all year starts to again show itself, and you start setting yourself up for the new year. Now, the 5 of Swords talks about self-sabotage. Could be sabotage. You're ending that for yourself. So we've got a complex year for you, but one where you, through what you learn in 2020, you bring it to the table in 2021 and you do the work. Capricornians are very hard workers because they're big goal setters. So there's everything on the table for you in 2021, but you close down the year, finally putting to bed this whoever has been sabotaging you or whatever has been sabotaging you. You put it to bed, and you have a new start going into 2022. So again, the messages here is to do the shadow work, to nurture the self, to really be very, very honest with yourself and with others. And we've got, again, ending those toxic cycles and transforming something and starting that wheel spinning again in your favour toward this new start. So by December, there is a huge breakthrough for you, Capricorn, as you close down the year and head into 2022. So I hope you've enjoyed that reading, Capricorn. I will be back with more tarot scopes as the 2021 unfolds, monthly tarot scopes. But in the meantime, that's your a little bit of an insight, a little bit of a look over of your 2021 year. So thank you for joining me, and namaste.